to this week's Shoot the Shit Saturday. It's me, your ASMR buddy, Nickolas Zombie.
Don't do that.
And we're doing a chill, relaxed episode for WrestleMania weekend, yeah, brother. Joining me today is Valkyrie Grinder.
Your hostess with the mostest.
Back there's Ringleader 064.
Hi.
Always the beautiful, gifted Espionage DB7.
The beautiful people.
And of course, it wouldn't be a podcast without the Heartbreak Kid, the icon of San Antonio, the god himself, the demigod amongst men, obsolete 2003.
Yo, how's it going, everyone?
I would just to say,
we're just having a nice chill WrestleMania edition of the podcast.
This is we went over this already. It's not WrestleMania.
No, this is WrestleMania weekend edition. Our WrestleMania coverage will come after, obviously. The WrestleMania is, tonight and tomorrow, because it's a two-night thing now. It's kind of weird.
I would like to say that about probably 2-3 years ago, in one of our earliest episodes of Shoot the Shit, I tried to do that whole soft voice. I was like, yeah, we're gonna slow it down today. This is Shoot the Shit Saturday. The sun, the stars, and the moon. And everybody was like, what the hell are you doing? I need an adult. Why is your voice all rapey or whatever the hell? I mean,
the stars and the moon part was where it got a little weird. But I'm just kind of chill, smoking a blunt. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. You know, just relax.
I had a good, smooth
vibe
thing going. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe, as you see there on your screen. But with the intro,
I'm not doing that the whole fucking time.
No, don't.
Anyway, what's up?
With the intro out of the way, I've been dying to talk about this. I mean, every fucking YouTube channel in the world has already given their hot takes on it.
Yeah, fuck Halo.
Oh yeah,
memes over done. It was probably fate. Discussion over.
I do not think he's talking about the slap.
Oh, that thing. I forgot about that. That was like a
fucking thing that's been plaguing my Facebook feed nonstop.
That thing was funny for 24 hours and then just really upset welcome.
No, here. I'm actually glad that we waited so long, because there was actually breaking news that happened today, and I don't even know if this is a fucking April Fool's joke, but a lot of different sites are confirming it. From Variety.com, there was an article that came out, and I read it on a bunch of other ones, but Will Smith has officially, according to this, resigned from the Academy over the Chris Rock Oscars controversy.
Oh, so, that means...
I don't know. I don't really know what it means either, but he's basically... They were talking about they're gonna expel him from the Academy after the whole thing happened, and instead he's resigned from officially the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. I don't know where the science part is. I guess maybe because they make documentaries or something.
Scientology.
Hey, it's hard work, hell. There you go.
Scientology. But yeah, so he has officially apparently quit. There's been so much back and forth on this shit that it is crazy, and it has made my head spin. And if nothing else, if we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, which is fine with me, I do want to bring up one thing, and that's when he had his acceptance speech. Because there was one line in that acceptance speech that made me go, motherfucker, please. And the line was where he said that, all teary-eyed and shit, in this business, you have to be prepared to deal with disrespect. It's like any fucking fast food worker or anybody who deals with customer service, obs, val, ring. I know for a fact you guys know about this. I'm sure you guys have been cursed out, verbally, so to speak, spat upon and all this shit, having to deal with customers. Anybody who fucking works or has worked in the customer service industry or in the fast food industry has to deal with disrespect. He makes it sound like in his industry, being a movie star, you have to take all this disrespect. It's try fucking being behind a counter and having people come up to you and actually talk shit to you. And Val, I know you've probably had it worse because you've told me you actually worked in the fast food industry, right?
Yes.
So I mean,
that's where I started.
Yeah,
And
so
then went back to.
fuck his bullshit with you have to deal with disrespect in this line of work. It's like, man, welcome to the human race. What the fuck? But that's my take on that. And nobody else chimed in after that.
Was that part of your things S hates segment?
I didn't have a
Hates
thing.
Will Smith.
You know, it's funny. Funnily enough, and no, I don't hate Will Smith. I actually like. I don't know if I should use present or past tense on that. No, I like Will Smith. I think he is going through a lot of shit emotionally. Ring, you think it's fake. I disagree. Why do you think it's fake? I heard you say it's fake. Let's move on.
That's a very hard take that probably did me in trouble. So I'm not gonna say it right now. But I do believe on certain rounds that it's reasonable to consider that the whole thing was a setup.
Would you say it was? Yeah, damn, I was gonna say it work. All right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So, I guess I don't want to leave S like only guy talking about it. Do you think Will Smith's okay? Because I don't think he's okay.
No. That's
You
the
think
thing.
he's okay?
Dude, he was
not
cut for
okay.
years by that.
I know he's
that
like
character.
he's a cuck now, and it's like, man, Will, why are you? No, why? Like, and
His
he's like
wife
a
literally
Scientologist cult.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying he's in a cult.
If he's in Scientology, then yes.
Yes, he is in Scientology.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, man? Fuck Scientology. And I hope somebody from Scientology hears this. Fuck Scientology. Fuck you.
Whoa, dude, whoa! How dare you take such a grave response to something everyone hates?
No, dude,
yeah.
there. If for anybody listening, if you want to, it's like a 5-minute mini documentary. But look up the unfunny truth about Scientology on YouTube. It's like a 5, maybe 10-minute video, and it's pretty eye-opening on some of the fucked up shit that they've done. Like, they've straight up killed people. I hear Isaac Hayes is a possible victim because he was kind of...
He was.
Right? Like, he was trying to kind of get out of that whole cult and,
And they ruined him for South Park. Those fucking bastards.
yeah. So, no, fuck Scientology, man. That shit is a fucking money-grubbing evil organization. But,
Yep.
to be honest, so many religions are nowadays. I don't...
Yeah, but that one's like legitimately a hardcore cult.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's like
The rich and
it's-
famous.
Yeah, there's like
It
no
really
doubt
caters
about
to
that
the
one.
famous or people with money.
It's like, you got money, welcome to the cult. I mean, religion.
What is the appeal of it?
And power. People fall for it. And cults, man. What are cults for? They're for
Well, the-
power and getting laid.
Yeah, that's what all the rich elites are doing, so.
Yeah, dude.
Mm.
It's all about the power.
I know Tom Cruise is one, and then John Travolta.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Also crazy.
And I only learned that Will Smith was in it because of the whole slap incident. I didn't
Yep.
even know about the whole situation with Jada and their open marriage, and like I learned about this shit. Remember, I talked just last time that we did the shoot the shit about how I hate celebrity worship and how I didn't know jack shit. Like it's some prescient shit because I talked about how I didn't know anything about celebrity lives, and I really didn't. Like I didn't know about all this shit with Jada and what was that rapper's name? Augustus or August or whatever the fuck his name is. Some rapper that apparently she's.
She took him on his or her, was it Red Talk Show? I don't know, her like table talk. Her freaking
Yeah, who
talk
gave her a
show
talk
that's
show?
on Facebook. Like I
Does that
see it
even
all.
count?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know. I
It's
think
like,
it's
come on.
at their house or one of their houses. I don't know. Either
Yeah.
way, like she pretty much brought him on her show just to confess that she cheated on him and why she cheated on him, and like pretty much belittled him and made him feel like shit.
Yeah.
And-
Or Big Willie style.
But
I've been
you
calling
know,
him Big Willie Smacks.
well, also, again, it just apparently from what I've read or seen, in a sense, it's like he's cheated on her too. From what, like I said, sorry, from what this is going off just by what I've just seen. It's just like he did things to her too, and so they're both kind of guilty in that matter. But I guess to mend what they have or to grow from that, he's pretty much, Jada says he does, because anyways, I don't want to
Yeah, I don't.
derail on that. It's just
But you ever notice how like he was laughing, and then like he probably like looked over and was like, "Oh, to do stuff now."
Well,
yep. And
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
okay, so before I saw this, I was watching the clip of, what led to the assault, because that's pretty much what it is. It shows him, like Chris, like leaning into it. Like, yeah, I'm not saying, like, I feel like it was staged. I have very strong opinions on this whole matter. And for the sake of it, and Ring's already heard me talk about this multiple times. I really feel like it was staged as well, and it shows, like, from what I seen and how I took it, going off like the images as well, is that he like leaned into it, like he braced himself for it. So I just feel like it's all staged, and I don't know, like there's other things to be worrying about. A lot of shit that's been going on. I'm sure she's laughed at other people's expenses, like
Yeah.
Comedians make fun of people. I'm sure she's laughed at their jokes, but when it's directed at her, she gets butthurt. And Will's laughed, and then he saw that she was upset, and then it went from there. But so I don't know. Like, anyways, I'm just
as far as as far as the leaning into it thing goes, my theory on that is that he was leaning in because he was expecting Will to like whisper something in his ear or say something to him, so he was like leaning in to hear it.
It's also a nice distraction from current events as well.
It is pretty nice. It's like something that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
This is lovely.
It's just too convenient.
Yeah. Also, who the fuck watches the Oscars?
I don't.
No one cares. No one gives a damn.
At all.
I was going to bed Sunday night, like getting ready for work, and I always do like a Reddit check right before I go to sleep. I always just browse Reddit.
Now you're saying this, and I'm picturing you in like a big old like nightgown and like the
nightgown,
hat, like the sleeping hat.
What the fuck?
Like they have those like old time people would wear like a big old like white shirt and white pants and like the sleeping hat.
Yeah.
Mama in her kerchief and me in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. That kind of shit.
I guess I don't know. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, like those old timey like fucking Charles Dickens, Ebenezer.
Like Ebenezer Scrooge. Yeah, just like that. I'm thinking of you like that. But like, and when you say you're checking Reddit, you walk to your computer, but you have like a candle and light in the way for some reason.
Fucking have a stock ticker in the room, like those old fashioned like Mr. Burns stock ticker.
Yes.
And my fucking computer's powered by Steam.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you picture that? And we said nightgown. The first thing I thought was like lingerie.
That's not lingerie. Wow.
Like,
I know we have our OnlyFans, but shit.
No, well,
that's not what I meant.
That's what I thought. That's why I was like, what the? First of all, why are you picturing me like that? Second of all, you can't afford it.
Jeez. OnlyFans is free still.
Well, like I said, we have an account. We haven't posted anything. We're waiting for the OBS fucking stripped down edition, right?
Why are we talking about like that? Like, what's wrong with you?
So,
well, I mean, y'all.
How about the gaming life, y'all? Anybody play anything good recently?
Yo, did you hear Kirby has a new game? I didn't play
it. It's doing very good.
I heard
want to get it.
Looks fun. Did your Breath of the Wild 2 got delayed?
No.
It did.
No.
Next year, spring.
Hey, better delayed than released, early and be a bad game.
I mean, the first one's fucking amazing.
So yeah.
Hopefully this one be as good.
There you go. I mean, I've already kind of said this. I have a little bit of gaming stuff to talk about. Not much, but I haven't been able to game anywhere near as much as I wanted to. And like I said, I've been going through some stuff as I always am. But that's such is the life when you're you're dealing with somebody who's sick, who you have to take care of and all that. I was getting ready at the beginning of the year already to up my streaming and stuff. I had bought like the green screen setup. I had bought my webcam and everything, and I was ready to like start streaming more. And then shit just hit, so that kind of took a back seat. I've been working on some stuff on the back end. I do want to do a quick, well-deserved shout out to OBS especially, but Val as well, for their continuing to do streams and gameplay, especially for his late night what do you call it, the sleepy time gameplay.
Yeah, sleepy time gameplay.
Yeah, I've been pretty much keeping the channel afloat, and as always, to continue to get notifications as to when he's doing his late night gameplays or when Val's doing her streams. Be sure to again like, share, and subscribe. I've been playing just on my own. I got back into GTA because that's kind of like how I kill time, and they released a new heist in GTA called The Contract, and it's actually a pretty good payout. The end of the heist pays $1 million. It's soloable. It's one of those heists that can be done by yourself. And I actually did it, and the very last part, man, I must have died 20-30 times before I finally did it. I just wanted to solo it, but it was worth that $1 million payout, because you get the straight million. I'm sure that once you get more people, it gets divvied up, but I was able to do it solo. And it's funny because it includes, or it features, the rapper Dr. Dre. Now, I've never been I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan, just I never followed him or listened to him or whatever.
Well, you forgot about Dre?
I've never.
He did, apparently.
I never listened to anything. I have no idea the stuff he puts out.
That's from an Eminem song.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never listened to Dr. Dre, but basically the heist has got an insanely simple premise. Basically, Dr. Dre hires you because somebody stole his phone, which his phone had his new music that he was going to be releasing. So it has demos of his new songs, and he doesn't want it to get released. So he hires you to track down his phone before it can be uploaded or put on the net or whatever. And apparently there's the original phone, and then it's been cloned 3 times. So you have to basically go into each little each scenario to try to retrieve it. The 3 clones are, first it's being distributed amongst, or about to be distributed amongst the gang, the gang territories, the Vagos and the Ballers and the Grove Street families and all that. So they're about to have a hip hop party, and they're gonna play the music, and then they're gonna distribute it. So you have to crash the party, steal the lowrider that apparently they uploaded their music into one of those lowriders, and get it back all at the same time while being shot up by Los Vagos and all that. So that's one of them. The other one is the club scene, where there's some clubber guy who likes to go to the different nightclubs, and he's gonna be revealing it in his apartment in a party. You break into his party, and the stupidest thing is on his, the way you're supposed to retrieve it is you literally just try to steal the laptop off of the DJ table, which doesn't work so well. The DJ fights with you for it, ends up getting it, and then calls security, and you have to basically kill all of the security in the fucking building and then chase after the guy and get it. And then the third one is he's a rich socialite, and he's having a party at his mansion where he's gonna unveil the music, and you break into his mansion, and then he gets in a helicopter. You have to chase him down and kill him. And then there's a few other things. There's somebody attacks Dre in his music studio. You have to attack the other guy in his music studio. Eventually you come to a part where basically you find out who the last guy is that's got it. Some guy named some stupid cliche, almost sounding like a fucking villain named Dr. Bombs or some shit.
Dr. Bombs.
It's supposed to be a rapper name, but it's the most cliche villain sounding name ever. Or Dr. Knives or Dr. Bombs or some stupid shit. He has the thing, so you have to chase him down. He leads you to a hangar, and this hangar is the part that was, oh my god, it fucking... I died like so many times because it's just full of fucking guys and they keep respawning. So you just have to kill them and move, kill them and move, kill them and move, and it just you're getting shot from all angles, from all sides, and it's such a pain in the ass. That's the hardest part. Everything else was a cakewalk. Like I figured this whole heist was gonna be like super easy. Like if Obs, you remember when we did the Doomsday heist? It had so much different parts, and there were parts that were pain in the ass, parts that were easy and stuff, parts with different vehicles. This is nothing. This was like super easy, super short, but that ending part was such a pain in the ass. And I finally got it. Dre shows up, beats the shit out of Dr. Bombs or whatever his name is with his golf club, and then Dre gives you a ride in his super nice like supercar, and he's like, you know what, this motherfucker, he already uploaded it. I see it. Like right before he dies, the guy uploads all of Dre's music onto the internet, so the internet starts like, oh my god, you know, Dr. Dre's new beats have dropped and whatever. And he's like, you know what, it's alright, it's cool, it was gonna happen anyway, here's your money, let's listen to the music on the radio, I'll give you a ride back home. So the ending cutscene of the heist is you're in a car with Dre as the music's playing and the fucking sun is setting and shit, and it looks like the end of like a Fast and Furious movie or some shit. But it's like,
So you murdered all those people for nothing?
basically.
And Dre was like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but he still pays you, so it's like, fucking.
I guess that's nice.
Cause yeah, the whole point was to stop the music from getting sent, but you know, can't stop the signal, Mal. For any Firefly fans out there. But anyway, yeah, he sends it like right before he dies. I guess he figures that you're closing in on him, and he decides to just upload it like right before he dies. Dre kills him, beats him to death with a golf club, and then he's like, I figured he was gonna get all pissed off, but he's like, it is what it is. Come on, I'll give you a ride. Let's listen to the music, and then just shows you cruising as the sun sets with that music and shit. It's like, this is a weird fucking heist.
It's like, it's not the first time we've done this. Won't be the last.
It's not the shortest heist I've seen. I think the shortest one was the labs. There's the something labs. There's one where you just break into a lab, get something, and get out, and it's like super short. But this one was pretty short. It's you know, up there with as short heists go. But it was still fun. I would have liked it to do it with others, but like nobody but me in this group plays GTA anymore. But anyway,
I have to reinstall it, and I'll play with you. I just need to know.
Well, play with me. I'll play with you. We'll do that heist again. It's super easy. Like I said, except for the fucking last part, the rest of the heist is just super fucking easy. And it's $1 million payout. So if it's two of us, it'll be probably 500,000 each.
Nice.
So yeah. So that's what I've been doing as far as gaming goes.
Kind of on the that Grand Theft Auto note. Do you see that bullshit that they're doing with the PlayStation and Xbox?
Are you talking about the subscription service or something else?
Yeah, the additional subscription service on top of an already subscription service for PS Plus or Xbox Live.
GTA Plus.
Yeah.
How fucking stupid is it? What do you get from it? Like, is it like without it, can you not play GTA Online, or what's the fucking?
It's literal pay to win.
Yeah, it gives you a couple $100,000, I think, a month. I'm not sure how often, but yeah, it's like a couple $100,000, which does not buy you a lot in that game. Everything's ridiculously expensive.
Millions.
And then it gives you, I think, some clubs. I kind of skimmed it, but it gives you some clubs, some access to some events or whatever, and some discounts, or maybe some vehicles. But yeah, it's kind of cheap, but nonetheless, it's just another money grab from Rockstar on top of a game that's already a money grab.
And I think a lot of people are not liking it, but the ones that they're not the ones that matter. The ones that matter are the ones that, like Ring said, pay to win. So your people that want to be on the top and having the fucking nicest cars and shit like that, they're the ones that are going to be subscribed to that shit so they can continue to grief people.
Yeah.
I like GTA Online. I like it a lot. I even like dealing with asshole griefers, because I've accumulated enough wealth in that game that I have pretty much a vehicle or a weapon to counter most griefers. But the fucking modding has gotten way out of fucking control in that game.
What's funny is that Rockstar basically encourages that.
How? Well, how would you say they encourage it?
The high prices.
Yeah. You got a point there, but I don't get the mentality of what I can only assume is like little 12-year-old snots, little 12-year-old shits who.
These aren't 12-year-olds though.
Well, like mentally they are.
You're right, but they're like 30, 20, 30 something, 40-year-olds. You know, just doing it because they have the access to the laws to do so.
What the fuck
or
is
in some
the fun
cases,
in that?
just have to pay shark cards and just win the game that way.
But like, let's say I get in a game, turn on God mode, and start killing people. I'm not having fun. I'm sure as hell. Like, do they get off? Like, do they have a good time ruining?
Yes, dude.
Like, I don't get that. Like,
this has been true since like fucking Half-Life Online, dude. Like,
yeah, but I've never gotten it. Because you can't
always
take
been true. You're acting like it's something new, but
I know it's not new, but I've never been able to wrap my brain around it because I could not get satisfaction from killing somebody and knowing that I had nothing to do with it.
People also been cheating at various games throughout history, not just unique to this one game. Going all the way back to basically the start of mankind.
Man, Ring, everything with you goes back to like the fucking.
It does. It's actually the first game of chess. Someone had a queen in their pocket.
Yes, I know. I heard that there was some kind of scandal recently with some Yu-Gi-Oh tournament where some guy got caught like throwing cards out from his sleeve or some shit.
I really saw that, and that pissed me off. Like, goddamn, dude. All right, whatever.
See, I knew I hadn't seen that. The only reason I know about it is because I watched that Charlie, the Penguin Zero, and he was talking about
Video. Yeah.
But the thing about this is apparently like the fucking cameras are situated right over the table and it's in plain blatant sight and it's a fucking like televised tournament, at least over the internet, and it's in plain sight that everybody can see. You're not gonna get away with cheating. I guess this guy thought he was slicker than the cameras, but it's like so obvious. It's like fucking what goes through your mind, man? Shit, stupid fucking people.
Yeah.
Oh, the delayed response. I like how I like wait for somebody to say something and like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like.
Settle down. But yeah, I don't know. The whole Grand Theft Auto thing is just annoying. I mean, they're never gonna come out with the Grand Theft Auto 6 at this rate.
No, they're melting fucking GTA 5 dry at this point.
Yeah. So
they have truly embraced the business model that brought about with the online. It's just too much money.
Not to mention Red Dead. I hear they do the same shit with Red Dead Online.
Kind of, yeah.
I wonder what the fucking like elite, because I've never played Red Dead Online myself. Like, has anybody here played Red Dead Online?
No one has.
Looks boring.
Exactly.
Is it boring?
No.
Val, what is
I get
considered
to ride
like
horses and die a lot and get hog-tied in my unalived. Yeah.
Damn.
But no, I actually shut up. Dang it. If I had to choose between GTA and Red Dead 2 online, I would say I like Red Dead 2 a little bit more. Yeah, I know it's Rockstar, but there's just I could have a moonshine business. I mean, you can have that in GTA, but I don't know. I like it better. I like the fact that
like the simple country folk.
Yeah, you have to be a cow. Sorry, y'all. Really.
That's alright. She's dealing with the kiddos. I will say that I would like to play Red Dead Online. I just haven't bought it, but I wonder. And I was hoping
I would play with you.
I'll see when I can get it. I like the whole cowboy thing. I think it's cool. But I wanted to ask about somebody who has played Red Dead Online, what is considered like the elite vehicles? Like, you know how fucking Grand Theft Auto, what are the griefer vehicles? Like in
I'm
Grand Theft
probably
Auto,
the worst person to ask about that because Anna, my friend Death, she's more in tune to that game. You get to have different type of horses, and of course, each horse that you has a different type of abilities. Like there's a war horse, there's
It's the same as any shooter game. If you can pick somebody from far off and just not know where they are, that's a win for you, and that's exactly how it works.
And then you can have wagons. Your wagons either a prison cell wagon or wagons to help you draw your moonshine business, like travel. You know, you can upgrade your. It has its difference from GTA, but it really just depends on your upgrades on what you want to, I guess.
I was kind of picturing like the fucking you seen the movie Jonah Hex?
No.
I saw a long time ago, but there's this one scene that has like this guy on horseback, and he's got dual miniguns mounted on his horse, or Gatling guns, and like he fucking cranks them, and like from horseback he's shooting his minigun. So I kind of figured that there was some shit like that, or like a carriage with a fucking cannon or mortar or some shit in the back would be considered like the fucking like the stupid crazy, you know, like
so depending who's in your posse, like your group, because that's what it's called when you do online pit play. It's with your posse. If you have a wagon, you can have somebody ride with you. One drives, one person protects. Like basically, that person's on the wagon with you. They're shooting, depending on your missions. They'll shoot the bad guys. And then you can also have people riding behind you on the horses doing the same. So I personally like it because I find it more relaxing. Yeah, you do get the jerks that camp outside your camp waiting for you to leave in order for them to pretty much shoot you down. Of course, those are the ones that are the higher levels who go for the easier kills. But
of course,
you have the griefers like that. But each town you go to, because it is an open world, I believe. Each town is different. I think they still have the same type of merchants, but I don't know. I feel like there's more. My times at the time I put into that game, I don't feel like I feel like I'm actually contributing. As far as GTA, I play it with y'all and I have fun and I do what y'all do and take y'all's advice. But with that one, I just feel like I'm able to actually, okay, I know what to do from here. I can figure this out. I just, mark this on my map and I know that what to look out for, and I don't have to. I don't know. Just to me, I prefer that one over GTA. I still like GTA because I like playing with y'all, but
well, if I ever
Red Dead, it's pretty good. The story mode, like as in GTA, this from what I hear for GTA, the story mode, the story is good. Now, I will say in Red Dead 2, the story is amazing. I like the story. I've watched the gameplay. I watched someone play it. From the little bit of I experienced from it when starting it, I've enjoyed it. I think it's a pretty game as well. So I'm about that pretty stuff.
Well, if I ever do get it, I obviously get it for PCs due to my lack of PlayStation consoles. But yeah, I'd like to get it at some point.
Well, when you get it, you let me know and I'll buy it. And then when you're on and you wanna do something, or if you just wanna shoot the shit, just let me know. I'll be on to play.
Sounds good. So, Obs.
Yo.
You sound like you should have some gaming stuff to talk about with your Sleepy Time gameplay. I know you've been going through a few games. Your Strange Brigade, your Hell Divers, and
Hell Divers.
What else?
That's such a fun game.
Yeah, you've been through a few different things. So, anything you want to talk about specifically?
I'm okay.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, Augie the Frog and I beat the Strange Brigade a while back. It was a fun game. There was one area that was giving us a hard time. Or recently able to
the one with the bulls, like the mummy
Yes.
bulls.
Yes.
That's the part I'm stuck on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, I quit
So-
playing for a while, so yeah.
Yeah, there's this. You had to fight the soul cage thing, and it was just waves of mummies and things coming at you, and it took us a while. I think there's one stream where we tried that for like an hour and a half and just kept failing every time, and we finally beat it. We did it off stream, but we did record it, so that's been uploaded. Helldivers is fun. It's obviously a multiplayer shooter game, and we got to four-person it with Augie, Nick, Val, and I, and it's fun. The friendly
I've
fire
watched
is
some of
real.
some of your streams.
It is real. And I'm gonna point this out there. Okay, Mr. Valkyrie always shoots me. It wasn't me this time, okay?
You always do.
All right,
I have video
Augie,
fucking proof.
Augie was the key shooter
Wow.
on that one. I mean, yeah, I killed Obs a few times, but Augie.
Yes, I murdered Oms, but
But Augie,
Okay, it was
Augie killed
unintentional.
more.
However, Augie.
So you're saying that
He-
Augie
he
did it on
had-
purpose?
I'm not saying that. I just saying what I'm noticing. Poor Ops is just trying to make it through, and then either got tanked or mech'd or
There was one
Bugs?
part that I watched, and I don't exactly know how the grenades or whatever the bombs work, but there was one part where I heard Obs like I didn't fully know exactly what's going on because I don't know the mechanics of that game, but I heard Obs like yelling, "Or get to the checkpoint or get to the next area or something," and then I hear, "Why did you drop that bomb?" And then I just see an explosion. And I see like mission failed or whatever, like where like he said, "Val, why did you drop the bomb?" It's like I don't know exactly what you did, but it sounded like
threw a grenade.
yeah, it sounded like it. And it sounded like you just killed everybody.
Unintentional. Hey, I didn't kill everybody.
Well, I mean, I saw
I
mission
won't
failed or
deny that I didn't kill someone because that happens. However, it's not like I intentionally did it. Now that last gameplay though, that was a Hot Mess Express. There's a lot going on there.
I like
But
that
I
Hot
do
Mess
like those
Express.
mechs. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're fine. It's definitely a fun game. Probably play that some more. It's just a good pick-up shoot 'em game. There's some minimal story to it, but it's basically get up and go. If you like Starship Troopers, it's kind of that.
Yeah, I saw the
That's
mech.
heavy,
The mech
but-
shit was cool.
Yes.
I should get back into that beta of that game that I was involved in the open beta for. It had like mech shoot like. I don't remember what the fuck it's called, but
I
it's like
still
mech
get
shoot.
emails from them.
Yeah,
That's
I
with a
get
G.
I get emails inviting me saying that there's gonna be an open beta weekend like for playing and that I should be involved, but like again I haven't really been able to, but I should get back into that. See how it's been about 2-3 no more than 3 months. It was like before Christmas, so it's probably been about 6 months since I even tried it. So I should get back into it and see how much it's evolved. If there's new maps and
Yeah.
stuff. So I'll try and see if I can do that next time that there's an open beta weekend or an open weekend or whatever. But
Do it.
But yeah, I'm glad that Sleepy Time gameplay is alive and well. Basically keeping the channel alive again. I'm sorry for my lack of presence lately. It's been a
Yes. Even we get it.
so, but I'll try to do things if even offline when I can.
Yes.
Yes, you gotta take care of what you gotta take care of, and gaming will always be there. That's one thing about games, so I'll always be there to get back to. So don't feel like you have to do something. Just take care of what you gotta take care of.
In other news, I did finally give Obs my Switch copy of Monster Hunter, so he does have Rise now.
Have you played it yet?
No, not yet. But I do have it.
Let me know when you want to play. I have it too on the
Okay.
Switch, and I can help you. And we can pew pew hi-ya, you know, all that.
Definitely.
Okay.
Fight monsters.
I guess real quick on my end too, it's kind of on the the PlayStation corner. PlayStation's doing some pretty big things. I guess real quick, their April monthly games have been announced. It's 3 games for now. It's Hood, Outlaws, and Legends, the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, and Slay the Spire. Apparently those are going to be the 3 free games for PlayStation coming in April. But in addition to that, Sony, I guess it's been a lot of rumors, and they finally unveiled that they're revitalizing their PS Plus, PS Now subscription. Basically, they're molding them both services together in one platform. It's still going to be a PS Plus, but there's basically going to be 3 tiers. The PlayStation Plus Essential is basically PlayStation Plus as it is now. Your online services, cloud storage, multiplayer access, but instead of, I guess right now it's 3 free games, they're dropping to 2. And looks like pricing for that is remaining the same. Then the next tier is PS Plus Extra. That one, supposedly it's going to add a catalog of up to 400 games, enjoyable from PS4 and PS5. And I guess the other stuff, same stuff as before, the regards to like the cloud storage and all that, that's still the same. And that's when they're going to add the extra tier downloadable for play. But the biggest one that they're announcing is the PlayStation Plus Premium. And supposedly this one's saying it's going to add up to 340 additional games. And it's going from all the way from PS5, 4, 3, 2, PSP.
1? Oh.
And from original PlayStation. So yeah, so supposedly it's gonna go all the way from original PlayStation all the way to PS5. So again, for the different tiers with different prices, just going by yearly, the PS Plus Essentials $60, the mid tier Plus Extra is going to be $100 a year, and the PS Plus Premium, the one with all the retro downloadable or cloud streaming, that's going to be $120 a year. So
Very expensive.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love my PlayStation. I just wish they would make it backwards compatible, so that way I still have some of my PS1, PS2, 3, 4 games. I have them still there on my shelf. It would just be nice to play them, but I guess there's no money in them to do that. But I will probably try the PS Plus Premium to see how it is to try and play some old games that aren't available right now. Or I don't know, I probably could look, but it's interesting. I'm curious how it's gonna be. Obviously, it's gonna be a bit more pricier from what it is now, but more to come when that's gonna launch. I believe it's gonna be in like June when this is gonna go live. So more to come once that launches, and I'll probably get it when it's available. So stay tuned for that. And that's my PlayStation Corner.
Since we're on the topic of PlayStation, have you played the second, or have you progressed in Horizon, the second one?
Yes, I have actually.
How's that going for you?
I'm enjoying it. I'm taking my time with it. I haven't really live streamed or done any recording because I'm taking my time exploring, and I usually do the stealth route, which takes longer to kill and do these other things. But I'm enjoying it. There's definitely different creatures this time, a little bit bigger. But playing on the PS5, it looks phenomenal. The controls are pretty good. My only little peeve with it is sometimes when you're in a forested area with a lot of trees, it obscures the camera angle and you can't really see what you're doing. But I mean, aside from that, it's a really nice game. The story's pretty good. I'll probably, once I get more familiar with it, if I know there's gonna be like a major boss battle or whatnot, I'll try and have that uploaded. But it's definitely a fun game. It's taking up my free time. What little free time I have to play, that's what I'm playing right now, and I'm definitely enjoying it.
Good. I haven't watched any gameplays of it yet. I haven't heard anything bad about the game, really. So it must be a good game if I haven't heard anything really negative about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Thank you. And I know when it first came out, for whatever reason, it was getting review bombed, and there's supposedly there was an explanation for it, but I didn't look into it. But it was just a BS review bomb. But I mean, the game is nice. It's the controls feel good. It's kind of been a while from the original one, the first one, I guess. So it's trying to remember what happened, certain characters, and all that. It's a little fuzzy, but just picking it up, taking your time. I mean, it's your choice. You can kind of go in guns blazing, or you can be stealthy and just pick off things a little at a time. Which that's the route I'm going, because it's easier to pick up loot and supplies and stuff like that. But it's fun. And there's a lot of like side quests and little mini games you can kind of play in there as well. So I'm enjoying it. I also want to get Elden Ring, but I'm
Michael, do that.
If you get that game, get it for PC, man, because
I have it for PC too.
I eventually will get it when my money situation stabilizes, but I do want to get it as well. And fucking get it for PC. All you PlayStation people are leaving me behind.
Okay, I have it for PC, but I want to let you know too, if you do decide to get it for
I don't have PlayStation either. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, you never play shit though, Ring. Like, not with us.
What the fuck? I never play shit. That's the most
Can I stop you there real quick?
shit that you could have said just now.
The greedy?
Quiet for just a minute. If you were to get it on their PlayStation, I'm just trying to get this out before I forget it. If you were to get it for your PlayStation 5, if you try to play with a PlayStation 4 user like me, there might be a little hiccup to where it allows you to join the group, but it is doable. So it might just take like a couple attempts to connect, because this is something I've witnessed too. Just to give you a heads up of that. Continue your little bickering, guys.
Okay, thank you, Bill.
But just get it for PC, goddammit.
Get it for both.
Or fine, but at least get it for PC.
Imagine spending money on 2 versions of the game. Jeez.
I do it, and I have no regrets.
I plan to.
There you go.
To get it eventually, like I said, when my money situation stabilizes. But yeah, I would like to play with you guys. So yeah, get it for PC, damn it.
Guys, can we all just agree? Get it for Nintendo Switch.
When it comes out, I will.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't know, cause like Monster Hunter.
It's not on the Switch. I don't think it's gonna be on the Switch.
Well, Dark Souls. Don't say that, because Dark Souls is on the Switch, and it's a Dark Souls game.
Yeah, Valve.
Give it 5 years.
Maybe.
Souls on the
Who
Switch.
knows?
And I have it on the Switch too.
Alright.
I also have it on PC, and I have it on my PlayStation. I love the game. I have no
I
problem
downloaded it
spending
on my
money.
phone.
Yeah, I have no problem spending money on a game that I enjoy playing. Sometimes I don't want to play on my PlayStation or my Switch, and sometimes having multiple consoles of a game that I enjoy just makes it easier for me to game. So if it's on my PC too, I can just play the game on my PC and just be a sassy, happy person. So that's my logic on that.
Get it on the place. Get it on the PC. We can get it on the PC.
We'll see. But yes, that's another game I really want to play. But that looks like it's another game that it's a grind. You'll die a lot, and it's so many games, so little time.
Yes.
If there's a fucking total like armor-plated fucking defensive build, you know that's gonna be mine.
There's no such thing as defensive build. You gotta kill.
No, you listen here. I will make a defensive build.
You can, but things will kill you. This is a Dark Souls type game. This defensive ideas don't exactly work. You have to be able to kill shit fast.
Hey, look here, okay? I am the one, the only.
It doesn't matter. This is not that kind of game, dude. No.
Yeah.
No.
Imitated, but never ever duplicated.
No, you can't. Yeah, that's not gonna work here.
That,
Dude.
pal.
No time for that here.
I'm the one, the only rocket blasting, long lasting ass beating, flag taking explosion, making.
You see, you can just like kind of take it out, but you really can't.
God, y'all messed me up. I was trying to do without.
We're gonna mess you up, and that's a really bad concept.
Well, regardless, I am the one, the only, you know. Never
Moving
mind.
on.
Moving on. Is there anything else?
Trying to think.
At some point
There's-
soon, we should have another get together, a barbecue or something,
Yes,
and record
soon.
it.
What?
And record it. The way we did our Thanksgiving special, remember?
Maybe.
Did that concept like stun you? You sound like you
What happened?
were speechless for a moment.
I wasn't here.
I said that we should have another get together soon and
I don't know
record it.
about
And he was like, "What?"
Why is it always gotta be my place? That's
Okay.
not Obs. That's not Obs at all. He's a welcoming man.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, I feel like you should be the host with the most, not
Right.
me. Because
No,
I
that's
don't
your
host
title now.
anything.
You can be the hostess with the mostest.
Host.
Host.
A toast to the host who boasts the most roast from coast to coast with taters and toast.
Basically, rump roast.
No. I like
So,
rump
yeah.
roast. It's good.
The butt roast.
Yeah, I don't care.
If it's called a rump roast, does that mean you like to eat ass?
Oh!
I eat meaty rump of animals that have been cooked for the appropriate amount of time, so they're no longer considered raw. So I eat
I'm
that.
sorry, I had to.
I'll eat cooked ass. I don't care.
had to. I'm
Cooked
sorry.
ass.
I'll eat cooked ass of an animal that's appropriate to eat. I mean,
Listen,
there's nothing-
we've all eaten ass. We've all been there. It's okay.
I'm saying that I'll eat the cooked ass of an animal that's like, don't serve me no fucking possum or shit. You know, I won't eat that. But
Oh, ring.
how did that
Speaking of
remind?
possum ass.
Speaking.
Speaking of
Didn't
possum,
you? Okay, not possum ass per se, but you had a little visitor, right? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I did.
what the fuck?
So earlier today, this morning actually, I had a possum fall through the quote unquote ceiling of my batch house, and my cousin's girlfriend was back there at the time. She witnessed said possum and freaked the fuck out.
Oh man.
Now I was dropping off my kid to school at the time, so I got back, went to the back house, and she bolted. Obviously, she wasn't around for that shit. And I found the little guy or girl. Couldn't tell. I didn't bother to if it was male or female. Pet him, let him twirl his tail around my wrist and stuff like that. But then came time to move him. And let's just say that he was polite until the very moment that I picked him up.
Oh.
Nicked my hand with his teeth and scratched me as well.
Tell me what ring
And-
loves.
Yeah, I was kind of just
So,
whatever in the moment.
This is a story about Ring getting a rabies shot.
Yeah, I was about to say you got a rabies
I
shot.
did not do a rabies shot.
What
I have not exhibited any sort of symptoms since then. And I've been absolutely fine. On top of that,
Tested for rabies?
no,
Is Ring gonna get rabies?
Yeah, I was like,
not
dude,
likely
like,
because
Stay tuned for the next shoot the shit topic.
also actually have one of the least lowest rabies infection rates because their body temperature is actually too low to support rabies.
I mean,
So it's extremely unlikely for a possum to have it.
is that a fucking chance you want to take though? Or what if it doesn't support like rabies, but it supports like a subspecies of rabies that
You mean scabies?
whatever.
Well, you have to remember though, there's a lot of diseases out there
Scurvy.
actually depend on a certain body temperature to survive.
Yeah, and
if
you
it's too
just
cold,
contracted
then
a
those
new one.
diseases
It's
just
gonna be the
simply
next
die off.
COVID.
Huh?
You just contracted a new one. It's gonna be the next COVID.
I didn't eat a bat.
You got bit by a possum. You're gonna get like you turn into a possum zombie.
It doesn't work like that.
A pombi.
I think if the last 2 years have taught us anything is that none of us are doctors.
Anyways.
Like, dude, you should have been. I mean, man, don't fuck around with that. Go get tested or something. I don't.
I'm good. Besides, I don't. You can't. Okay, let me tell you about rabies. You don't get tested. They test the animal.
That's the animal.
Well,
Yeah.
regardless, how long does rabies?
And
It takes about a month. By the time he shows symptoms of rabies, it's too late.
yeah.
So
In people, the incubation period generally ranges from 2 to 8 weeks. In rare cases, it can vary from 10 days to 2 years. Man, did you catch the possum?
No, he ran.
Ring, like I'm legit worried, man.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
His last.
Drink Sprite.
Right?
Like fucking the Mexican
Drink
remedy for
Sprite.
anything is Sprite. You know, Sprite and Vicks.
Yeah, Sprite and
Throw it up.
Vicks. Doesn't work out the Vicks.
And you have to do sana colita de rana. Like just rub some Vicks on your chest, drink some Sprite, and go sana colita de rana, and you'll be all right. Like seriously,
Now,
you can
that
be
being
exposed to
said-
fucking radiation, and you'll survive if you have Vicks, Sprite, and sana.
That being said, typically, if it did have rabies, it'll be exhibiting certain symptoms on the spot. It'll be wandering out in the open during the day. Sometimes has a foaming thing going on. It exhibited neither of those and was not aggressive at all.
Foaming at the mouth.
No, he had nasal drip and that was it. Runny nose. That's all he had.
Well, you got possum fever now. Possum fever.
Oh, it sounds like he wants to do something else with the possum.
Possum. Well, dude, I mean, just be careful. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like Nick said, like once you get symptoms, it's too late. I mean, just, I guess, prayers and thoughts and prayers. I mean,
Man, he'll be alright.
because I don't know what else to say. Are we gonna wrap up on Ring got bit by a possum note?
And what a good fucking like. Tune in next time.
Yeah, story arc now going.
On a different note, there's this movie that hasn't came out yet, but when it does, I'm gonna see it.
Sonic
It's
Is
2.
it Morbius?
called-
Because please don't do that to
No,
yourself.
no. It's called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Okay, that one looks interesting.
Yes. So it is a non-superhero movie, but it has to deal with a multiverse. And
Everything's
it's an
multiverse.
A24 movie. So they
Did we
make
ever do our X review?
no, not yet.
You gotta do that.
Movie corner.
Yes.
Got a new intro.
So-
Corner.
We'll probably see it when it comes out, and then we'll probably talk about it once do see it. But yes, it looks interesting. Look up the trailer if you get a chance. But it's a non-superhero version of take on the multiverse, so it's something different. It's not Marvel or DC. So I heard good things about it. I'm waiting for it to come out. I believe it's going to come out April 8th. So
On another quick note of things to come, I started watching. I watched a few years back the HBO documentary called "I Love You Now Die," which is about that girl Michelle Carter who basically coerced her boyfriend to kill himself via phone calls and texts, and got sentenced to a couple years in jail. Hulu released released the first 3 episodes of a miniseries that they're doing, and I've been waiting for it because I thought the story was tragic but very intriguing. So I was waiting for their take on this. I remember watching The Act, and The Act is actually one of my favorite miniseries. They did a really good job of that. That had to do with the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case. I will say so far, the acting and all that is pretty good, but they're doing the same exact shit. If anybody remembers from a few months ago, I did a mini review of Dr. Death, which was a Peacock original. This thing is doing the exact same shit, and it's annoying as fuck, where they whip you back and forth from the present to the past without giving you any like denotation of when you're in the present or when you're in the past. Like there was one scene that I counted within 5 minutes, it went back and forth like 5 times. Like you're in the present and fucking boom, you're in the past. The kid's alive, and then they're talking about his death and his suicide, and then it whips back to him and he's alive. It's like they're trying to do this shit because, like, I think the one that does it best is Quentin Tarantino. He's done it with Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, and other movies. He does this time jump thing where it goes back and forth, but he does it concisely and in a way that isn't like whipping you to the point where you get whiplash. And I don't know why the fuck these shows are doing this shit. It's annoying as fuck. It's not good storytelling. It's not good story format. And so far, I mean, I'm dealing with it, but it's pissing me off. So once the show completes and wraps up, I'll give a full review on here on Shoot the Shit. But yeah, so far, first 3 episodes, fuck you for doing that shit, Hulu.
Yeah, fuck you, Hulu.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Go die.
Wow.
Go die in a hole.
And Peacock too, because they did it as well.
Man, don't get me started on Peacock. Piece of shit.
I hate their WWE interface. It's shit.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that's how you have to watch it now.
Yeah.
What do you
Anyway,
say?
I think we can wrap up there, right?
I mean, I suppose
Everybody pray for Ring.
Ring's gonna be just fine.
Might get
Don't
some
worry.
power.
He'll get the help he needs, folks.
Possum Man. Rob, I just heard Op say maybe he'll get a superpower. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What would Possum Man even like do?
He'll lie there and pretend to be dead.
Like hang by his tail? I guess he's gonna grow a tail and hang by it. I mean,
You can like poke him with a stick and he'll just like he'll be dead. He'll pretend to be dead.
I guess that. How would he stop like a bank robbery with that shit though?
He'll lie on the floor and the bank robbers will triple over him when they run away.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
stay tuned for more games, movies, discussion,
Rant.
other
and
nonsense.
Yes.
All right.
Anyway,
we're-
well,
we're-
Nick, you saw us in. You want to see us out as well?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for listening. It's been a podcast. I was joined today by Valkyrie Grinder,
That's me.
ringleader, aka Possum Man. Hey. It's his powers, special possum powers. Espionage DB7.
Yes.
What?
No, I don't know. I was focusing on something on the video thing. Never mind.
I
Yes,
know.
I was here too.
They weren't paying attention.
No, we're paying attention. And it was also joining me, gracing us with his presence, bestowing blessings. Obsolete 2003.
So how goes the
Yo.
fucking founding
Have a good night,
of
everyone.
the Church of Obs?
It's okay.
You know, like
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hail Obs, everyone.
no, no,
Yes, I forgot. That's how we're supposed to start these things. Praise Obs,
no,
right, Val?
The
No!
Almighty Obs.
no! God damn it! Fucking we.
Praise him. Ring.
Yeah, what?
We are not
Praise
worthy.
Obs.
We were not.
Praise Obs.
May Obs be with you, and also with you.
Praise hands, praise hands.
Yes, thank you. All right. Well, it's been great, folks. Hope you had a good one, and as always, praise Obs.
Settle down. That's like our sign off. It's settled. Not praise Obs. Not none of that. It's
I
May
think
Obs
it's
be with
time
you.
for a change.
May Obs be with you, and with you.
settle down now. Do it.
You know what? All religions have a devil.
Wow!
I think
Wow!
This is escalating quite
Wow!
quickly.
Fucking Jesus.
Please tell me you got that part of the recording.
Yo, well, duh. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
So
it's still going.
should edit it out.
Shit, I thought you
It should end with a wow.
stopped. Yes.
Anyway,
I'll be right back.
yes.